Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video here for the Apothecary Diaries, Season 1, Episode 18. This episode is literally just titled LAKAN, which is kind of scary, but I'm excited to see where this one is going to take us nonetheless. Not much of a recap here besides really the end of the episode. We dressed up Jinshi as a commoner and dressed up MAOMAO as more of a noble, so they kind of switched roles for a bit, which was fun. And at the very end, Jinshi asked MAOMAO the question he was trying to ask LAKAN before: what exactly would degrade the value of a courtesan? And she gave him the answer that I had theorized before back in episode 15. So we'll see where all that is going to lead in this episode. I'm hoping MAOMAO didn't misunderstand. It kind of seemed like she might have, but I'm hoping she didn't misunderstand anything that Jinshi was trying to do that to a courtesan at the brothel that he was going to, but we'll see how it all plays out, to say the least. Per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, we talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncut stuff reactions. So feel free to check out either of those of your own will. And whenever you're seeing this, I'm kind of flying through the series now on Patreon. So whenever you're seeing this episode on YouTube, I'm probably into season 2 at that point. But yeah, feel free to check that out if you want. You'll get ahead. But I think that wow, I was about to say my outro. What the fuck is wrong with me? Now let's get into the Apothecary Diaries Season 1, Episode 18. I don't know if I mentioned this in the intro. This episode is titled LAKAN. I feel like I might have. I don't know. In case I didn't. Okay, wow, this is the first time we've picked up exactly where the previous episode left off. So are we going to see what Jinshi is actually here for? Or, because I theorized that he was possibly just coming here to go to a brothel to ask this question, but decided to just ask MAOMAO instead. But I feel like that can't be right. He's probably coming to this area to meet someone in secret. But we're about to find out. They cut out a lot of the meat and potatoes there. They very specifically only left the cliff notes of what happened at the end of last episode, which makes me clearly think that's the most important part. I mean, if it wasn't already obvious enough. Is that the place you're looking for? Ooh. You go in there would ruin all the work we put into your disguise. Yeah, you wouldn't look like a commoner anymore. Coming in with someone, you look like a servant of someone higher up. Hopefully him saying you're leaving now clears up the misunderstanding that he was going. Because I still don't know if she thinks that he's going to do that or not. She just said it was an unpleasant question, but I'm not sure if MAOMAO thinks Jinshi is going in there to do what he just told her would decrease the value. Or I don't know. I pulled it off with no apparent emotion. I really think she is going there, or she thinks that he's going there to do that, right? Ooh. Enjoy yourself tonight, good sir. That's MAOMAO. What the fuck? That was one. Okay, so that flash of the knife is 1000% MAOMAO's mom. Oh my god, look at her skin, dude. What the fuck? Her skin all. Ugh. Man, maybe I shouldn't be assuming, but I feel like MAOMAO is probably hurt because she thought Jinshi would be like better than that, which he is. That's 1000% not the reason he's going there, what she thinks. But I feel like in her mind she might be hurt because she thought Jinshi was maybe above that or better than that. But damn, I was not expecting to get that. Are we really diving into MAOMAO? I mean, this episode is titled LAKAN after all. This is literally the lady holding up that knife that we saw whenever they did like the round shot of the flower thing, the flower bouquet. It wasn't really a bouquet because it was just one like type of flower. She's crying too. Oh my god, that shot of just the eyes, the baby with the eyes wide open is fucking terrifying. And to think that MAOMAO was like literally like a toddler or an infant here. I guess she's more in like toddler age. And she deeply remembers this. Ooh, look at her pinky. Look at her pinky. She does this. She's done this like twice now in the show where she looks at her pinky like this. Look at how her pinky is just like very perfectly out like that in that shot. Oh man, or rather from when I was okay. So, and she's looking at her. So that pinky was all along her looking at like a flash from the past. I bet it's because I talked about it. Yeah, because she talked about her dad and how he's adoptive and everything. Yep, and she just calls him Oyaji. I just love how she's so complacent with her life. Like, even though she's lived at the Rear Palace and lived in all these better places and all the above, she still has no complaints about being there with her dad at all. I just love that so much. Despite how much poorer off they are than anybody else. Or than she would be in, like, anybody else in, like, the Rear Palace or anything like that. Rear Palace or the Outer Palace. And to pay a visit to the sisters. Uh-oh. Face right in the tits. I'm the one suffocating from our old granny nagging me all the time. It looks like Pyron has a lot on her plate. So persistent. It's your fault for not making up your mind, now decide. No one's making me bring these offers to you by hanging around. Mama's just sneaking by. Doubtful. It seems like she doesn't really go there of her own volition. Maybe she is. Is this her fucking mom? Are we really gonna see this now? Because she went to the annex before and she had a miserable look on her face. To hatefully chase me out. I guess she doesn't have the energy anymore. Yep. That's her mom. She has some disease or something, clearly. Could that have... Just a thought here. Could her mom having this, like, skin... I don't know what she has. Skin disease, something that's making her bedridden here. Could that have pushed MAOMAO to meet her current, who she calls that, her adoptive father? Could that have pushed her to meet him and want to become an apothecary? And like, maybe that's why she got into drugs and medicine and stuff? I don't know. That's just spitballing a possible theory, yeah, of reasoning behind why she got into what she does. I mean, of course, there's the whole fact that she just loves it. She just loves what she does. She loves drugs and all the other shit. But what if this could have, like, made her love it? Because maybe she wants to try and find a cure for her or heal her or something. I don't know. The way she talks about her mom, I don't know if she really likes her at all. So I don't know if she'd want to do that for her. But just a possible theory. She's forgotten how to talk entirely. With her, yep, and she has completely different eyes from MAOMAO because MAOMAO gets her eyes from her dad, LAKAN, and she gets her hair from her mom here. It's the same color hair. With her illness worsening, her memories are in shreds. Oh god, what illness does she have that does this to her skin? It won't even provide temporary relief. Because before she looked so miserable being in the annex, but here she is here, like, giving her medicine and taking care of her and everything. I don't know. But also, her dad did ask her to bring something here, and what she brought was this medicine, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So it seems like her adoptive father, Luoman, I don't think, have we ever gotten his first name? I don't know if we ever got his first name. We might have. But her current papa asked her to bring this here, so she's probably doing it because he asked. I don't know if she would do it of her own volition. I don't know. We really... I keep theorizing things, but we really don't know anything about MAOMAO's dynamic with her mom at all. All we've seen is a couple frames, and I'm just guessing based off those frames of her being around her and stuff. He's got a good nose on him. He's got a good nose on him. Would LAKAN happen to know that MAOMAO's here and be trying to come here to... I don't know. He's got a good nose on him implies that, like, he's here for a reason. Like, he sniffed out that MAOMAO was here. I don't know. I don't know. And once again, this explains why the Verdiger's house, why MAOMAO is so close with everybody here, is because she was born to a previous courtesan who lived here, or who worked here. It used to operate in shame. Oh no. A decade. This courtesan, damn, not even calling her mom. This courtesan was unlucky enough to catch syphilis as a result. There you go. That's the illness. Yeah, it's shit like syphilis and STDs and things like that were not very treatable back then. The illness was in incubation, so there was no fighting it off in its early stages. Fuck. Yep, there she is back there. No, never mind. That's not the same. I was thinking that might have been because when we see LAKAN in the OP, there's like a flower wilting, but that flower's blue. That's red. With syphilis? A few years later, when the rashes started to reappear. Because now her value wouldn't have been worsened by LAKAN getting her pregnant. Her value would not have worsened at all because she already has a grave illness that affects her skin, syphilis. That would instantly drop your value to nothing. Nobody is going to sleep with a courtesan who has syphilis because they don't want to attract that disease themselves. What is she writing? This woman has been locked up in the annex, out of sight from customers. And they saved her, basically. Skipped over some very important information there, did you, MAOMAO? How were you born? How do you come into the equation here? This is clearly your mama, but how were you born if she had syphilis? Well, then again, she would have had to been born way before she caught syphilis, because she said around a decade ago is when she caught it, and she was MAOMAO is 17 now, so she was born way before that. Which also means that she was not picked up by her adoptive father until she was like 7 or 8, because he showed up after the syphilis had already taken effect on her, and that was only 10 years ago. If I'm not mistakenly reading into these dates here, a decade or so, and was unlucky to catch syphilis as a result. Yeah, so it says a decade ago, so this was after MAOMAO was born. So MAOMAO was at least like 5, 6, 7. Like 8, somewhere in that range when she was picked up by Mr. Luoman here. Is she fucking humming? Oh, hello. The weirdo with the monocle is here. It's fucking LAKAN. I was right. I was right on the fucking money. He sniffed MAOMAO was here and showed up instantly. So you shouldn't go out there for now. So the people in the Vertiger's house know to keep MAOMAO away from him. Oh my god, what the fuck? And MAOMAO just knows exactly who she's talking about. As long as I stay put, that man won't come out here. Yep. Among the customer of the Vertiger's house, an old acquaintance. Holy shit, she sat up. Oh, is she like playing? Does this go? I forget the fucking game. I forget the names of the games. Yeah, and she's just like not there mentally at all. And once again, MAOMAO's just sitting in the corner. What if the reason that MAOMAO went into the annex last time, like the granny was like, you should go to the annex, not just to visit her mom, but because LAKAN had showed up as well. He had gotten wind that MAOMAO had gone to the Vertiger's house, and so he showed up looking for her. That same fucking expression. That exact same expression from however many episodes. I don't remember what episode that was at this point. Otherwise, I would go look at the frame. But I'm not about to. It was the episode that she went home. Episode 8, right? You put those faces side by side. Maybe I'll do it after the episode if I remember. We put those faces side by side. That's the same fucking facial expression. Exact same. That guy's gone now. Who else can? You're getting that offer again? That offer? What is that? What is that offer? That offer. I don't care as long as he pays up. Does LAKAN want to like buy her to like bring her in as his daughter? If I didn't have my job, I might have been sold off by now. For a courtesan to get everything they want. For her boat fare to heaven. To find like a person. She's not even 30 yet, but as a courtesan, that's retirement age. Like finding a lifelong partner. Hang on. You're getting that offer again? I don't see you put up with him. Doesn't care if he pays off. If I didn't have my job, I might have been sold off. I mean, I'm fucking hoping it means he wants to, like, buy her from the house as like his daughter. Like, he wants to bring her into his family. I'm praying to fuck that's what this is and it's not something else gross. Because LAKAN is 1 trillion% her father. And she wants nothing to do with him, evidently enough. But then MAOMAO said, do you know how rare it is for a courtesan to get everything they want? What? Oh my god. Strike out on your own? I'll keep working here for just a little bit longer. Interesting how she immediately flashed to her seemingly playing against him. That's 1000% LAKAN, right? He has that same long hair. At least I think that's him. It's not a rabbit hole I want to delve into. It's what everyone knows is love. It's an emotion I'm sure I left behind in the womb of the woman who birthed me. Fuck. Oh god, everybody showed up to the bath now. All the sisters here. Dude, this is a freebie. She has a, oh my god. The meeting? I didn't expect the meeting place to offer services like in the pleasure district. Yeah, okay. So he was not there for that at all. He was there to meet somebody, but he ended up, they did it at a place like that. He had to really psych himself up to come back in here. It's a souvenir from a weirdo. Damn, she's refusing to associate with him, like, at all. She 100. Jinchi, you really gotta clear this misunderstanding up, brother. You really gotta clear this up, dude. Like, you badly need to clean this up. Because her respect and opinion of you dropped 1 trillion miles after seeing you go there. And after you asked her that question in particular. Taking a break, but don't completely lose consciousness. A lot of shit as of late she's been going through. Hiding weird plants in the warehouse. Damn, she checks everything. But you're actually very keen when it comes to knowing where you stand. Doesn't make them inherently different from the start. I'm really glad she's saying this because I've said it several times now. MAOMAO really, like, delusions herself in a lot of situations from her mentality of status being the utmost important of things. Like, it really, in a lot of situations where I don't know, she could see a different way or see a different thing occurring or see into things more insightfully, she gets so hooked up on the fact that she's a commoner, and then whoever she's talking about is of higher status and all the above. She gets so, while it's good to understand your position so you can act accordingly so you won't get killed or something for it, I also think she is locked on so deeply into that she doesn't see other possibilities or other things outside of the status barrier she's put up. So I really appreciate the granny saying this here. Why'd she say that so excitedly? This is an errand she can really get excited for. Nothing like the rear palace pharmacy that the quack doctor was running. So they gotta have a lot of stuff. Oh shit, hello. It's you. Waiting for some medicine. Suide is her name. Medicines at the guardhouse. There's definitely... We still You know, we still haven't addressed the whole pipe incident that occurred, you know, at the beginning of this second core. That happened forever ago. Still haven't figured out what's going on with that, and she's got to be involved somehow. She's involved with this whole LAKAN situation as well, but we haven't seen her since like episode 14 or something. Yeah, she was in the military wing. She smell like herbs because she works there. She keeps giving you a glare. I wonder if she knows LAKAN personally, because whenever her MAOMAO and her interacted, LAKAN was like sitting up on a balcony like watching them. It's a good question. Yeah. Potato flour. Not just the work he gets assigned every few weeks. Bring incense before leaving. Purification ceremony. Yeah, once again, this is gonna continue to bug me because she found out the conclusion. She found out that Jinchi is actually the Emperor's son. She found that out and then proceeded to throw it away and call it an idiotic delusion. She was on the money. For a noble to do that. MAOMAO, he's not a eunuch. He's not one! Unilateral decision of the previous Empress Dowager. Skilled doctor among the eunuchs. It was a long ass time ago, but yes, you did. When Jinchi was born, you did. Oh my god, he's fucking back. Now you want to pick up the discussion, and that's literally... Is that not the same exact kind of thing that Jinchi gave to MAOMAO to drink with Suiren? Fuck, that was her name, right? Suiren? And then the other girl's name was Suire? But the lady who helps out here is named Suiren, I think. That's the exact same kind of vase that Jinchi gave him. He played quite a few dirty tricks. Hear that from a thief? What? You want your prize? If we're talking about MAOMAO here, I'm not keen on repeating my past mistakes. Oh, fuck me. What is... Okay, hang on. Spent a decade convincing that old madam, talking about the old lady of the Verdiger's house, the granny, and you stole her out from under my... So he's been trying to get MAOMAO for a fucking decade? Dude, it's so creepy. Oh my god. I feel like I'm holding out hope that the show's gonna turn it on its head and this guy's not some completely evil douchebag. Like, completely evil douchebag. But I don't know. Because now we find out that, like, even after she had MAOMAO, MAOMAO's mom continued working for several more years until she contracted syphilis. And this was even after MAOMAO had just told Jinchi what is the way to lower a courtesan's value is to, the biggest way would be to get her pregnant. But it seems like even after she had MAOMAO, she kept working at the Verdiger's house. It was only when the syphilis kicked in and she started getting the skin disease that she was pushed back to the annex, and she never worked anymore after that. So I'm not quite sure what's really happening here. There are people who can defy someone as high up as you. Seems like LAKAN might know who Jinchi actually is, but then again, it's also like someone as high up as you could be referring to Jinchi, the kind of public opinion that he's the Emperor's younger brother, because, you know, that's what the public is led to believe as such. That's what he's posing as, but he's actually the son. So either one of those positions, he's really high up. Okay, so now, okay, he does know who I really am. So that was supposed to imply there that he knows he's the Emperor's son. For the first time, he fucking says it out loud. Fuck me. So that's really what it is. It's MAOMAO's father by blood. Yep, there you go. Which actually means MAOMAO, status-wise, is actually pretty high up, because LAKAN is pretty high up himself, but they finally, I mean, I've known since the second we met this guy that he was MAOMAO's dad, basically. Well, not since the split second, but since their first conversation that he had with Jinchi, I've known that he's MAOMAO's dad, But here's the clarification. Still don't know what happened between MAOMAO's dad and mom that got her pregnant in the first place. That's the biggest, like, a question mark in this whole situation, is how did that unfold? Because like I just said a second ago, she kept working after that. So I don't know. I don't know. I'll be visiting her sometime.
今度お前に会いたいという官がいるのだな。どんな方ですか？前から話している。
It's the weirdo I've been talking about. His name is LAKAN.
名はラカンという。どうにか断っておく。では仕事に戻りますので。
Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, that brought fucking tears to my eyes. That jump scared me so badly. What the fuck? Dude, I'm like short of breath. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. Whew. Okay. Gotcha. MAOMAO fucking hates his guts more than anything. Oh my god. I don't even know how to quantify what the fuck just happened. Literally, MAOMAO gave Jinchi a look and he said, I'll turn him down. MAOMAO has never done that to anybody. She is always apathetic, always aware of her position, just like Suiden said earlier in this episode. Always apathetic towards things, always aware of her position, and will always do something, almost will do anything because she, oh my god. And he's like, there's a guy who wants to meet you, his name's LAKAN, and she instant fucking taneously shut that shit down with a glare. Oh my god, that's, oh my god. I still have fucking tears in my eyes. Holy shit. That sent chills down my spine like nothing has in a long time. Oh my god. And Jinchi immediately, I'll turn him down. Thank you, I'll get back to work now. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god. I don't even know if I want to see those faces again, man. Holy shit. I'm gonna try and pause on them. But Jesus Christ. I'm like nervous to watch it. This has never happened before. I'm like actually nervous to continue and try and find those frames. Holy fuck. I'm trying to pause right on the moment. Oh my god! Holy fuck. That is a darkness we have never seen from her before. And that's why she just kept staring at that drink that weirdo had given Jinchi, because she 1000% knew it was from him. Oh my god, man. Holy shit. I want to see the first frame. See if I can get that. Oh my god! That's like out of a fucking horror movie. Holy shit. Oh, I can't even look at that any longer. That is terrifying. That is actually genuinely terrifying. You go back to episode 4, you see MAOMAO mad there. That wasn't even a fraction of how angry she can be. Holy fuck. I thought MAOMAO back in episode 4 was scary. That can't even remotely compare to what just happened. Oh my god. That was... And I never want to see it again! Whoa! Holy fuck. So he found out, yeah, that LAKAN is your father. You know, now that I think about it, there's this beautiful mound here that she was talking about, and LAKAN was looking over it. Like, oh my... She going to pick some shit? And this is exactly where LAKAN was watching her and Suire have a conversation back several episodes ago. You don't think LAKAN set this up to fucking trap her here, did you? Or do you? Oh, hello. God, what is with the fucking jump scares this episode, man? Why does she have a... Okay, she's not gonna attack MAOMAO, but she's got a fucking sickle in her hand, and that's scary. Assume the dirt from your hands that you were just about to... Yeah, the fucking sickle. Okay, they went back in a more comedy route. This whole shit had gotten so serious that I was so on edge. Okay, there we go. The doctors know about this place too. You know, her eyes look awfully familiar to MAOMAO's. You know, they talked about an adoptive son for LAKAN. What are the odds he's got a daughter too? You know, I was thinking about it. Her hair is exactly like LAKAN's, and now that I look at them side by side, her eyes are exactly like MAOMAO's. Just a little, the little pink dot in their eyes are a little bit in different spots. Maybe that's why she looks at MAOMAO with such distaste, because LAKAN went and slept and had a baby with another woman. Because I feel like it's pretty obvious that Tsurude here is older than MAOMAO. She appears to be older, at least. I don't know. I have so many questions. Now I think that they could possibly be half siblings. Did I say this before? Oh, can you guys hear that rain? It's raining. I feel like I might have said that they were I know that. I think that's a different series I'm talking about. What show am I talking about? I don't know if I can remember. I'm getting my shows jumbled up now. Maybe it was this one. I can't remember. I'm just allowed to plant what I want here. Oh. I don't like this really eerie soundtrack that just kicked in. The fucker? They can bring the dead back to life. This is crazy. They introduced a whole new concubine, and we haven't even touched her because we've been so enthralled with this mystery of MAOMAO's past and family lineage. Why does MAOMAO bring someone back from the dead? MAOMAO wants that more than anything? What? But why? The only reason I can think of at the moment, at present, is that maybe she wants to be able to bring her dad back if he dies or something. That is the only possible thing. And when I say her dad, I'm speaking about her adoptive dad. I'm just going to call him dad, and I'm going to call LAKAN because MAOMAO seems to hate him, so I'm not going to refer to him as her father. But that's the only plausible reason I can think of, other than it's somebody we don't know. She wants to help her mother, which once again, her relationship with her mother seems estranged. So I don't know. I have no possible clue what this could be about and why she wanted that so badly the second it was brought up. This creepy music. Fuck this creepy music. They're also 100% half siblings, by the way. 1000%. They're like, they both have a very apathetic attitude towards things, and it would make so much sense if she keeps going to the soldiers' quarters because her father keeps summoning her. LAKAN keeps summoning her there because that's seemingly where he resides, at least as far as I understand, because you look at the balcony where that he was looking down them from, and MAOMAO called that the military like HQ place. Maybe I don't think I'm mixing up my details there, because I swear to God, I remember LAKAN was like looking down on them having a conversation or something whenever somebody was leaving the scene or something like that. And MAOMAO had, whenever she smelled what Tsurude here smells like, she said it smelled like the military area. And then she looked at that building we were just watching. So I think that's how that played out. You know what? I'm fucking going back. I'm in too deep at this point. I'm going back. Okay, wait. Yeah. It is this area. The scent of sandalwood mixed with another distinctly bitter smell. And that's where that mound is, and she was looking at this building, and then it cuts away, and LAKAN is right behind one of these poles. So, it is 100% at least where he was at the time. Maybe he doesn't reside there, but that's where he was at the time being, and you can assume that Miss Tsurude here is probably being called to him. You know what? Let's continue. I don't want to make any assumptions off of what she's talking about a smell. Finding some morning glories here. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? This is so eerie. Oh my god. This OST is not helping. Now I'm scared they're gonna jump scare me with scary. Now I am scared they are going to jump scare me with scary faces again. Oh, and that's where it ends? You end on a shot of, isn't this? I don't know. All right, fuck it. I mean, I'm going to the next episode. Make sure there's nothing here. I'm gonna keep this ending super short. I'm going to the next episode. I refuse to stop watching now, so I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys did enjoy my reaction to the Apothecary Diaries Season 1, Episode 18. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.